Good morning, everyone. Today, we are discussing transportation problems. Second method, that is least cell method. Here, this is a balanced matrix because supply and demands are reaching the same number. Demand is also 1200 and supply is also 1200. Here, after checking the whether this is a balanced matrix or not, now the second step is here we should have to check which is the least number or which is the least number in entire matrix. By considering all the elements in the matrix, one is the least method. Here we want to allocate some amount of supply and demands. Here the value 1 we are allocating the by considering supply and demand, least number is 300 and we are allocating 300 here, and supply is become 0 and still demand remains 50, and we are eliminating that first row because the supply becomes 0. Now after allocating 300, 50 left in the B column. Now after completion of first step, then go to the second one, and again cross verifying the second least in entire matrix after eliminating first row, and by considering the remaining elements which is the least value. Here 2 is the least value and we are allocating our required demand and supply to the second number 2. Here uh, demand is 250 and supply is 400. Now allocating the least value, that is 250, in the second to minimum number 2. After allocating 250, the column becomes 0 or the demand becomes 0, and then the remaining 150 in the supply. Now we need to check again which is the minimum, which is the another least element in the remaining element. Here there are two twos are there, you can allocate to any one. Now I can allocate that I can allocate second here the minimum element is 2. I will allocate 200. The least value demand is 200 and we are allocating the 200, and remaining value is 300, and demand becomes 0. Then we are eliminating the that D column also. Now we are checking which is the next least value among the remaining element, that is 6, 5 and 3, 3 is left. Here you can allocate either first 3 or column B 3, or you can allocate for 3 which is present in the C. You can allocate to anything. Now I would like to allocate in the column C. Here by considering the demand and supply, the least value is 300. For that reason I will allocate 300, and here in row wise it becomes 0, and in column wise it is 100. Now that entire that row is become 0. Now by considering the next least value is here we need to eliminate not column, row. Here we need to eliminate the entire row, that is third row we need to eliminate. Now by considering only 2 elements is left, that is 6 and 5. By considering those two, here least value is 5 and allocating the demand, that demand is 100, the least value is 100 and we are allocating, that is 100, and 50 is left, and again 6 is the only remaining element, we are allocating that remaining 50 to the sixth value. By considering the all the allocations, we will going to get 300 into 1 and 250 into 2 and 50 into 6 and 100 into 5 plus 300 into 3. By considering bar or by adding all the elements, you will going to get 2900. Thank you.